Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside the spin room here at the Coors Event Center at the University of Colorado at Boulder. I am here with CNBC's Sharon Epperson. And Sharon, with a lot of polling going on, Donald Trump has contested what has put Ben Carson in the lead by 4 points. How do you think he'll respond in tonight's debate?
How do I think Carson will respond? Well, I think both of them will be fired up. Carson in his own way and Trump in the way that we've seen in the past. I think that this is a very, very important debate because we know Donald Trump has been on our air very often talking about the economy, talking about business, talking about financial issues. Ben Carson, not so much. We have not heard a firm plan from him on some of these topics, so it'll be very interesting to hear what he has to say.
Now, Colorado is kind of a unique case here because you have marijuana legalization, and obviously that's going to be a pretty big focus from a lot of students and residents in the area. Do you think they're going to touch on it a little more in depth than they did when they were at the Reagan Library last time around?
We can't be here and not have them touch on it, right? So we're hoping, and they know the same thing, they need to focus on this issue that matters to a lot of folks here. So we expect to hear from them about that.
And on the subject of student debt, one of the moderators, Carl Quintanilla, was in a political science class the other day, and he said, raise your hand if you have student debt, or you will graduate out with student debt. And about 40% of a 200-person lecture hall raised their hand. Now, a lot of Republicans have been a little bit quiet on this particular issue. Do you think that, like the marijuana issue, will be something that rears its head tonight?
Well, first of all, applause to the students here for not having to take out all that debt, because on average, about 70% of students who graduate with a bachelor's degree have student loan debt. So the statistics are in your favor here at the University of Colorado. But what I will say is that it's going to be very important to have this issue addressed because it's a $1.2 trillion problem. It's not just a problem for students. It's not just a problem for your families. It's a problem for taxpayers as well. So this is an issue I'm sure that they'll be ready to talk about.
Are there any dark horses or people that are not in that immediate three of Fiorina, Carson, Trump that you think might have a strong showing tonight or is in need of a strong showing tonight?
Well, I think all of them probably think they're in need of a strong showing if they're not in the top three. But here's what I think is going to be very interesting, to hear the proposals from some of the candidates that you don't hear from as often, to see whether or not that resonates with viewers, with the electorate, and see whether or not that resonates with some of the top candidates. Will they change their views?
Thank you very much, Sharon. Sharon Epperson from CNBC News. And stick with us. Our coverage continues throughout the day, not just from the spin room, but outside on campus. Just type in cuindependent.com in your webpage, and all of our stories, photo, and audio from today will be up on the site.